Hello everybody! Long time no see. Hey everyone, it's Whitney. Welcome to my channel. So, as you can tell, I'm at college. This is my room. This is my bed. Yeah, it's been really hard to try and find time to film, so I'm so sorry I haven't in a while. I actually really miss it. I've been like dying to film. So, sorry in advance if there is any noise. I need a fan. So me and my roommate and all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fans going on usually, and I had to turn them all off because that would be so annoying for you guys. So I have this one going on behind me. Hopefully it's not too distracting. I'm sorry if it is. I don't really feel like sweating that much, but I'm going to be sweating. So yeah, I have no AC, if you couldn't tell by the 7 fans thing. But I'm at Purdue. They definitely need to like up their game and get some AC because I'm constantly sweating like every night. It's really bad. But whatever, okay, you guys don't care. Alright, so basically I went on Instagram and asked you guys what you wanted to see now that I'm at college, and it was pretty much like the same stuff, but a lot of people said they wanted to hear about Rush, so I asked you guys what you wanted to know, so I'll be answering your questions, and then I'll also be just like talking about my experience along the way, kind of just like adding to things. But yeah, Rush is a very interesting process, and I feel like, you know, if you don't have any sisters, there's no way for you to really know like what it really is. So I'm just here to tell you everything and answer all of your questions. There were so many good questions. I thought people were just gonna ask like, why did you choose the house that you're in? But no, you guys asked some really good questions. I'm excited to answer them. Just like a quick selfie. Okay, so I'm gonna start with your guys' questions, and then I'll just kind of add on to anything that I think is important to know. What was your favorite part of Rush? So, I love talking. Like, I love talking to people, and it's just like so easy for me, something that comes very effortlessly. So, Rush was fun for me because I literally just got to talk to so many girls and like meet girls that I can really relate to, and just in your groups while you're waiting to go into the house, you meet so many friends, and every day when I'm walking on campus, I always see a girl from that group I had. So it's like really fun. You just get to know a lot of people, and I think it's just a good process to even meet friends, not even from like being in a sorority, but from just going through the whole process itself. Great question. What did you wear? I would love to see the different outfits you put together. So I'm really sad because I didn't take any pictures of my makeup or outfits or anything through all of the days, and honestly, this was literally just because I would be waking up at 5 a.m. every day to get ready, and I was so tired, where it's like I'm not thinking about taking a picture or anything, but I have my dresses with me and stuff, so I'm gonna go get them and I will show you guys what I wore. For me, I had, how many days of Rush did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, so I had 5 days of Rush. So it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then you get the week off because school, and then you do Saturday, Sunday. First 2 days, Friday and Saturday, you had to wear the same shirt, which is kind of sucky because like it gets really hot, but you had to wear the same shirt because technically Friday and Saturday was like one round. So they give you a t-shirt, and then girls would wear jean skirts. I wore jean shorts. Some people wore like, you know, paper bag shorts, just like literally whatever you want. Express yourself in the way you want. I think it's really important to be yourself, first of all, personality-wise, but also the way you dress, because I feel like sometimes your style describes who you are. Like, I feel like mine really describes me because I'm super girly, and it shows through my clothing. You know what I mean? So, for the second round, I actually wore like a skirt of my sister's, but it was more like, it wasn't like a tight skirt, it wasn't like a jean skirt, it was more of a nice, looser skirt. It was still a short skirt, but then I wore like a cute little bodysuit with it, and some platform sandals. I don't have any of that with me. But when it gets to the more nice rounds, when you're wearing like dresses and rompers and stuff, I wore this romper. Yep. I wore this romper from Princess Polly for the third round. It was really nice because it's a romper, so you know your booty doesn't come out. And then I wore a pair of platform sandals, white platform sandals with this. So it was cute. And then for pref round, that's like something that you hear of but you don't really know what it is, but it's basically just the last round where you go to the least number of houses. I wore this dress, so it's a nicer dress. Like, this is a dress I would wear to a wedding, something like that. Like, they always say, like, wear something you would wear to a wedding. Also, sorry if you see dust flying. This is my life. Yeah. Make sure you're being yourself, even clothing-wise. Like, still follow the dress code. Is it like in the movies? By the way, I love you so much. I love you so much, too. I'm so sorry I haven't been here in a while. No, I mean, I was like, when I saw this question, I was like trying to think about what movies sororities are in. Like, the only movie I can think of is like Sydney White, and that's very inaccurate. It's just not. Like, everybody wants you to find your place. It's not like this huge competitive thing and everybody hates each other if you go to this house. Like, I'm friends with so many people from other houses. Like, it's not like that. So no, honestly, nothing in the movie is accurate. So just no, I don't know. What's the best part about being in a sorority? So whatever house you get into, like, they wanted you in that house for a reason, and so everybody in the house is kind of similar in a way, but like obviously different. So everybody's personalities you kind of get along with, and it's really nice because I feel like it's such a great way to make friends and find like those people you're going to be friends with for years on years on years. How did you pick which sorority you wanted to join? Okay, this is a really hard process. A lot of my friends have gone through it, and all of us at times have been like, guys, I love this house, this house, this house, this house. Like, what do I do? At least here, I don't know what other people say. Everybody here says, trust the process. One thing that a lot of people get upset about is getting dropped from houses. But, okay, I got dropped from a lot of houses. And yeah, at first it's like, what? Like, oh my god, I like the house. Usually the reason they drop you isn't because they don't want you. It's more they see you thriving and, fitting well in another house, because everybody is friends with everybody. They know who fits into where. You don't want to feel like out of place. So when I got dropped from houses, or when you get dropped from houses, you just have to think about more, okay, they don't want me, so that's okay. I am going to find one out of the ones I have left, like, because they want me back. They clearly see something in me that will fit into their house. The way I kind of chose was I went off the feeling I had. Like, you have a feeling when you go into each house. And, oh, I'm in Chi Omega. Hi! Let me know if you're from Chi Omega at a different university. We're sisters. Let me know down below. Like, I'll go follow you on Instagram. Leave your Instagram down below. I'll go follow you. My sister is in Chi Omega, okay? Like, with me, like, at Purdue. So one thing that really was something I paid attention to is that me and my sister are very similar. I'm just a little extra, like a little more. But I really did go off of the feeling. I kept an open mind. I really did like other houses, like truly and honestly, like I really did. But in the end, it comes down to the way you feel when you're there. Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel out of place? Do you feel happy? Just go off of your feeling. And that's what I told all my friends. Are you going to live in the sorority house next year? Yeah, so for Chi Omega, there's a 2-year live-in, like, required. So I'll live in my sophomore year. Why couldn't I think of that? My sophomore year and my junior year. Is it based on how you look? No. I know that's such a stereotypical thing, but it really isn't. Like, it's based off of the conversations you have. So just be yourself and you'll find your place. Don't worry about your looks. Obviously, everybody wants to dress up and look cute because, like, first impression, but when it comes down to it, that's not what it's about. It's all about your personality and having good conversations and all that. Makeup. Okay. My makeup for Rush, since I love makeup and it's such a big part of me, I made sure to wake up early and do my makeup and truly do it, you know, how I wanted to. Not just wake up like just a little bit before and be like, all right, I'm tired. Like, that's why I would wake up at literally 5 a.m. So I don't have any pictures. As I said, I'm so sorry. Let me just give you an example. Okay. I always like to match my makeup with my clothes. So I did a blue lower lash line. It's kind of something that people would notice because it's like a blue lower lash line. Like, what? And then they're like, oh, like, your makeup is so cool. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Like, that's what I want to do. And so then it kind of like sparks up a conversation. So if you're really passionate about makeup, like, make it a point to like do your makeup, and it kind of like sparks conversation, and you know, it just makes people understand who you are, and that's what you want people to know, just truly who you are. Okay, what are good things to talk about when meeting girls for the first time at the houses? When you're talking to them, it's more them trying to get to know you, so they will be asking you questions, but make sure it's, you know, a two-way street. Like, you're asking them the questions back. Like, you want to know, like, what's up with them. You don't want to just be you the whole time. Like, if they ask you, what's your major? And then I say, retail management. I'm not just going to be like, retail management. You say, retail management, blah, blah, blah. How about you? Like, it's literally just a conversation. It's not like an interview. Like, don't feel pressured. It's really just a conversation. Did you experience any hazing? So at Purdue, there's a no hazing policy, and then I also know that Chi Omega, and then I also know that Chi Omega nationwide has a no hazing policy as well. So that's what I know about it. You could probably look up like if there's any other universities that have a no hazing policy or anything, but no worries here because there is a no hazing policy. What kind of questions do they ask? So they literally just want to know who you are. So, you know, they ask you about where you're from, what your family is like, what your friends are like, what your major is, what you want to do in the future, just all that stuff. They want to know who you are, what makes you you. So just those types of questions. You'll know, like, the answers. Like, it's not an interview where it's like, oh, shit. Like, it's, you know, it's about yourself. How to mentally prepare yourself for Rush. Literally, just get enough sleep. It's so bad. I would get, like, 4 hours of sleep. And then, okay, wait. Let me tell you about my days. My days would be from, I would have to be somewhere at 6:30, like, for a meeting before I go to the houses. And my nights would go till 11? So just do the math, because I don't know. Some of the days are shorter. That was like my longest day, the one I just explained. So definitely get enough sleep, because something that makes the process harder is when you're really tired, because then it's just like you're tired, you don't really want to talk, but like you really want to like make a good impression and have a good conversation, but you're so tired. So get sleep. Don't be an idiot like me. I don't really think there's anything you need to do, because you just need to be yourself. You're gonna be fine. I promise. Does it cost money to be in a sorority? Yeah, it does. Every house is different. Every university is different. So that's just something you'll have to look into. I'm pretty sure that type of stuff would be on a website. We got little like booklets, so we got to see the prices of each thing. So it really just depends, you know, depends if you're living in or not. Why did you want to be in a sorority? Great question. I just think it's a great way to make friends, and I'm like used to being around so many girls. I have 3 older sisters, so this like process was fun for me, and I was just excited to like be in a house. Where do you learn about Rush Week / how to rush? I did have 2 meetings things before Rush where they kind of explain things to you, and that'll really help, because also every university is different, so I can't necessarily tell you how it's gonna be where you end up going or where you are right now. Yeah, that's literally all. The rest was just like, alright, we'll see what it is when I get there. Did you always have a main sorority that you wanted to join? Okay, so yeah, like my sister is in Chi Omega, but I kept an open mind because I'm not gonna go to, I'm not gonna go to that house just because she's there. Like, I'm gonna go to that house if I really like it. So, not really. Someone said, I'm a Chi too. Love you, sister. Yeah, found a sister. How did you interact with people and make good friends? I love talking, and there's so much to talk about during Rush, obviously. So, making friends was super easy. But one thing I will say is, seriously don't talk shit about other houses, because first of all, like, why would you hate on a house that other girls are in? But it would be the worst when, like, you would get out of a house and someone would be like, oh my god, I hated that. And then there's someone who loved it. Like, don't do that. Like, if you don't like the house, just don't say anything. Alright, this is the last question. What was the scariest part? So the scariest part for me, and definitely for a lot of other people, like I feel like everybody, is when you're done with the night, you have to wait till the next day to get your list back of the houses that you got back, and that's so scary because, you obviously have, like, what you want the most and stuff, and it's scary to be like, oh, what if I don't get that back, or, like, what did I get cut from, who dropped me, like, so it's just kind of like, just scary. I have just a few other notes, like, just for myself to remember. Don't listen to what other people say about, like, the top houses and stuff. Don't, like, listen to that stuff. Truly just go off of how you felt when you were in the house and if you actually liked it. Don't listen to when people are like, oh, this is a top house, like, they're so good. Because it's different for everybody. Like, not everybody's gonna like the same house as you and like the top houses. Like, it's just, like, just go somewhere you actually like. I thought it was super fun. I loved the process of Rush. And, just make sure you stay positive through the whole thing, because everybody's going through the same thing. Everybody's tired. Everybody's scared. Like, you'll have fun. Just think of it in a positive light. And if you're going through it right now, good luck to you. And if you're going to go through it in the future, good luck to you. If you have any questions, DM me. So, all in all, you'll find your place, just like I found mine. Love Chi Omega. Sisters out there, like this video. I don't know. Alright, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you want to know more about college life, give this a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button because I'm going to be posting more, I promise. Comment down below anything else you'd like to see from me, and make sure you check out my past videos from when I was home. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram to keep up with my college life and see what's going on with me. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.